Hey guys, this will be a short video. Jack, shh. I'm making a video. Oh, jeez. Alright. Anyway. So, I don't know if y'all seen my short, but this thing runs. And I'll show you a clip right now. Needs to be tuned. Yep, so the Malibu runs and it's pretty good. And you might have noticed, it might have sounded like it's misfiring. It's running really weird or whatnot. There's plenty of reasons for that. One, it's on the base tune that Holley Terminator X comes with, which is a really safe tune, which means it's more rich, at least on idle, for it to, you know, run. And it's just not going to damage anything if it'll run too lean, you know. So that was one thing. And the second thing was this PCV vent tube doesn't fit on that. That's why it was taped off, so nothing got down in there, but it doesn't fit on there because different years had different ends on it. So we're gonna have to cut that and put a tube, like a little like rubber tube on that. So I had a massive vacuum leak, I'd imagine so. So yeah, she runs and everything's seat in, and it sounded pretty good after a couple minutes of running. The thermostat was stuck closed for some reason. Still don't know why, but we just took it out and fixed that. Dad walked in, but there was an alternator issue, thermostat issue, running really rich because the base tune and the PCV valve wasn't connected, and no fans. And so me and my dad just now figured out the alternator. We ran the wrong wire and we hooked it up to the fuse box on the ignition fuse. Got that sorted out. Just hooked up some fans, and this is temporary for when we get it running tomorrow. I'll show y'all that video, or I'll take a video of it. Oh yeah, that's just temporary. That's very dangerous, obviously, and it's kind of pointless because it'll be running all the time. But yeah, I mean, I'll just turn the key on. It's 10 p.m., so I'm not going to start it for now. But you can listen here. That's the fuel pump. ECU's right there. Got all the wires tucked up in there. Here's the little handheld, probably Terminator X. That's a piece of shit, but I guess it works for not having a laptop. I do have a laptop, well, I don't actually have it with me, but it's at work, so I need to bring that back. But yeah, I mean, there's the fuel pump wire right there. Throttle linkage is hooked up. I can press the pedal for y'all, and y'all can. Y'all can't see it, but there's a response to it, so you know that's working. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta do. I'm trying to get this thing ready for prom. So anyway, long time has come. This bitch is finally fucking running. It's been 3 long years without this thing running. It originally had the 305 in it, the turbo 350. Is that what they're called? I don't know. The stock transmission, the automatic 3-speed, is just garbage. So the only things, it's stock bottom end, flat top pistons, ported heads, and I don't know the compression ratio. It has a 0.6 Corvette cam. It's a very mild cam that you could hear. It's not a fucking 500 horsepower built motor, you know, but it's around 400 horsepower mild build, which is more than enough for a 17-year-old. That's his first car, like literally. So yeah. So really happy. This makes you really happy, like I just said. Never thought this day would come in my life ever, of this thing running and soon to be driving. I still need to get a clutch linkage for it, so we're actually able to shift gears and be able to drive it. I need to mount the seats in it, need to throw the carpet in it, and the last final step is to get this thing registered. And I need to call someone from Virginia because this was originally a Virginia title car. And they need to check the VIN and match it. This isn't stolen. I wouldn't spend 10 grand on a car that's stolen. But yeah, and we just fixed the PCV part too with just a hose, so cool. Next part of this video will probably be this thing running. Well, actually, the next part of this video is the motor up because it only had 30 pounds of oil pressure and the pickup tube O-ring was fucked. It wasn't the right one. That the dude that built my motor just wasn't, it wasn't wrong, but it wasn't the ideal one. So we have a thicker green O-ring, and that should fix the problem. But yeah, this motor's completely up and out of the frame, so we're changing that. No, I was lying. No oil pressure, only at 30 pounds at idle, so the dude that built my motor came over and he said, fuck it, pull it back out and I'll tear it all apart and redo it. So yeah, that sucks. It's basically ready to come out. Just need to disconnect the motor mounts and the transmission and it can come right out. But the cool part is I get to put a BTR stage 4. I don't know what duration lift. I didn't really look. Cam in valve springs kit in this motor. So next time this thing runs, it'll have a cam and it'll have fucking oil pressure and a little bit more horsepower.